Brody Robinson. Mikey Williams. Orlando Horton. Rebound for Aaron.
Hello everybody, I'm here at Houston Christian with Mikey Wheeler, Brody Robinson, and Orlando Horton. Okay guys, we're just going to jump right in and get to it. All three of you guys have one thing in common, that being it being your first year at Houston Christian. What is campus life like as a student athlete?
The campus life is loving. I feel like everybody here has a really good relationship with each other. It's a lot different than a public school. Everybody knows each other, people know each other by their first names, and everybody's just a lot more loving.
Pick up off what Brody said, I feel like the campus life is like more welcoming than a public school. It's like every time you come here, it's like family. So that's how I look at it.
The campus life here is the community. That's the biggest thing. The community is second to none. All the teachers, they want to know you outside of basketball, and they really want to cherish the relationship with you, and that's the biggest thing that's different from any other school.
So can each one of you guys tell me one strength about your teammate sitting here with you today?
Yeah, so to start off with Orlando, I feel like he's a really good vocal leader, and he gets people to where they need to be, and he's a good leader. And then Montana, he's a really good floor general. I know he passes the ball really well, plays really good in transition. I think those are the best two things about them.
Yeah, and Brody, his determination, like he gets out there to every practice and he's bound to get better every day. And Montana is like his competitiveness. For him to be a freshman, he don't play the role as a freshman, like he play a role as a senior, and he gets the best out of me and Brody every day. So I respect him for that.
For Brody, I feel like his work ethic is for sure. I've never seen nothing like it. He goes hard, no matter who's in the gym, no matter who's watching. He's gonna be the same Brody Robinson, no matter what. And Orlando, his scoring is one of the best I've ever seen. His determination to go get a bucket is really fun to watch.
So the season has officially started. What are some goals that you guys have as a team?
Ultimately, here at Houston Christian, our ultimate goal is to win a state championship every year, but that's not what we focus on. Our focus is continually getting better, no matter what. And just seeing the growth of all of our games is the biggest thing that I want to see at the end of the year.
And by doing that, we're going to take it one day at a time. Like every day, we're going to continue to push each other and go out there every day and practice, because we know we keep competing hard against each other. There's nobody that can really stop us.
It also starts with a culture and a brotherhood between the players. I mean, we're starting to connect like a team that I've never felt before. I mean, we go from freshman to senior, and we're all together in this, and we all have one certain goal in mind, and that's the most important thing.
In my opinion, the basketball world is pretty small. Did you guys know each other before coming to Houston Christian?
We've been working out together for, I'd say, about 2 to 3 years. We've all been at Phil Hoops all together for 2 to 3 years. I feel like we started to build chemistry over at that gym, and as the years gone on, we started to get closer into a friendship.
Yeah, we've basically been knowing each other for a while, but I know Montana longer than I know Brody. I've known Brody for like 2 years now, and I know Montana for like a long time. So, and I met Brody through Coach Teddy workouts, and I met Montana through AAU.
So like they were saying, I knew both of them for a very long time. I knew Orlando since I was in 3rd grade when we used to play with the Golf Coast Blue Chips, and ever since then we had really like a tight bond, and that grown into a brotherhood over the years. And with Brody, I didn't know him for 2-3 years, and with my dad workouts, and with our dad being very good friends, and I feel like over the years we've grown a strong friendship.
Okay, Brody, you had a pretty good summer. What are some things you learned over the summer that will help translate during this season, and what are some personal goals that you have?
So during the summer, I feel like I played the top players in the country all around, you know. It was a huge summer, huge circuit, and I just felt like leading into my final year, my senior year, it was just a great thing for me to like give me that confidence, give me that boost into knowing that I can compete with all these players and to solidify myself as a D1 point guard.
Orlando, so you mentioned to me about being overlooked. How does that make you feel?
Me personally, I'm humble enough to know that it's always room for improvement, but I feel more of a chip on my shoulder because they only overlook me for my height, which is not a good reason to, but I'm going to keep going out there and showing people why I'm still one of the best in the country and in the state of Texas. So this summer I think this was one of my best summers this summer, and for some reason people still had some negative things to say about me, but I don't really let it faze me because this school year I'm ready to keep showing them that I belong here.
So Montana, you are coming in as a freshman, one of the best guards in your class. What are some personal goals that you have for this basketball season?
Really, I don't have any personal goals. Me personally, I'm all about the team. And our goal as a team is to win the third state championship. And me personally, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win that state championship. But I've never really had any personal goals coming to the season. I'm a team player, and whatever it takes to win that state championship is what I'm gonna do.
Houston Christian has a good history of guards, one being your brother Sahvir Wheeler and Noah Khan. Do you guys feel any pressure coming in behind guys like that?
You know, I don't feel it's pressure. I feel it's there are high expectations, but I don't feel it's pressure. I mean, we all came here for that and for a certain purpose, and I feel like that's why we're here.
I feel like it's pressure, but I mean that's what I signed up for, and I've been dealing with pressure my whole life, so it's really not a big phase to me. I'm ready for it.
Being the younger brother of Sahvir, it's always been a certain level of expectations. But coming into high school, and I'm ready for the challenge, and I feel like this year I'm gonna prove to a lot of people why I'm the best point guard in the country.
I'm sure you and your brother have played one-on-one growing up. Who's taking the crown?
Over the past few years, he's got me for sure. But I feel like this year when he comes back, we're gonna have to settle that, and I feel like I'm gonna come out on top.